Well, Mike de Kock to the fore on a feature race day, and it's with an Aussie import here, son of Schnitzel. Well done to Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Mike de Kock teaming up with Callan Murray, and obviously just having a word with Callan and how things are since he's got back. He's been back for a few months now, but he's telling me all's in order, weight and everything going according to plan, and you're keeping everything in check.
Yeah, doing my best just to stay humble and work hard and do my job as professionally as I can.
Well, you've tasted success at the highest level before you left our shores for the stable, and nice to be back in these colours as well.
Yeah, certainly an honour, and both an honour and a privilege.
Okay, this horse had the form. His first run back from gelding, he seems to have taken the break and the gelding well.
Yeah, look, he's probably a horse that was always going to improve with a bit of time and a gelding, and well done to Mr. de Kock and Matt for making that decision, and certainly feels a better horse now, and he certainly feels like he'll get a bit of a trip.
Well, fair to say that there's plenty of scope for further improvement to come?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think he won the race purely because he was quite forward today in the run, and he was able to show speed even though he does want a bit further, and keep in touch with Mr. Van Vuren's horse, who was no secret that he looked a nice horse, and I'm just really happy with my horse. He was able to plug down well to the line.
Having a quick word with most of the jocks that made it into the parade ring. They're all happy with the track. We've had a lot of rain here during the course of the week, but your take?
I think it's great for the horses. They're getting a bit of toe in, and they should come back nice, safe and sound. Just hopefully that it doesn't chop up too much throughout the day. But yeah, it looks like we're in for a nice day's racing.
Highly competitive, but maybe you can help us. The Pick 6 place accumulator to come, and the jackpots, difficult races, competitive racing. But where can we follow Callan?
Look, I think it's going to be a tough day. A lot of horses stepping up in class, and obviously I am certainly on nice horses. I'm just hoping that they can bring their best to the course.
Give us one.
Look, I'll be honest, I'm just hoping.
Okay.
I don't want to put myself under pressure.
But follow Callan.
Yeah, I definitely think I've got nice rides. I'd include them. And just well done to Mr. de Kock and Matt and their whole team. Really appreciate the opportunity. And to Sheikh Hamdan and Angus Gold, it's certainly a privilege to ride a winner in these silks. And huge thanks to my sponsors, Highlands and Ridgemont. And well done to the green and gold.
Top class.
Cheers.
Lovely. Talking about the green and gold, just like everybody else in South Africa, this man's blood is green. What a hug he gave me. Mike, you nearly broke my ribs there, man, when you gave me that hug. But ecstatic, over the moon. What a performance. Although he scored those tries defensively in the first half, I mean, what heart the boy showed.
Geez, what a day. Unbelievable. I think a lot of us, were apprehensive going into the day, but Rasmus, what a super coach. Unbelievable. What he got those boys to do today, I mean, what a day for our country. What a day for racing. I mean, look at this today. I mean, this is unbelievable. Clyde, his team that have put this together today, Larry and everybody, they're fantastic. This is how we know South Africa to be.
You know, I actually mentioned it because I was doing a track interview with Kenny, and I said, when they scored that one try, it was like horse chestnut crossed the line.
Believe you me, in my box, it was even worse than that. We went ballistic. It's just, winning's a feel-good drug, and I think it's fantastic for our nation. We've only had bad news, and I think this today to have Kolisi as our captain, Cyril Ramaphosa there, I mean, it just doesn't get better, you know what I mean? It's just an unbelievable day for this country, and let's hope that it's an unbelievable day for racing too.
I mentioned it to Sean, I mentioned it to Samanga, the guys that tasted success at the highest level. You've done that all around the world. It's a tremendous feeling when you're actually representing your country, Mike. You've done that on a global stage.
I remember Dees when Variety Club won in Hong Kong. I mean, we've had a few winners in Hong Kong, but this particular day, I don't know why, and they played the anthem.
Yeah.
I don't think I was actually able to speak for 15 minutes after. Just absolutely choked up. There is nothing like your country winning, representing your country. It's so sad that so many leave this country, that even some of us like myself are thinking of leaving. I mean, you'd think they'd wake up and get it right. This is a super, super nation.
Well, there's not much more I can add to that. Let's get back to this individual. Matthew wasn't as confident as I expected him to be, but the horse showed itself in a big way today coming back from the gelding.
I think you'll find that this is a very strong form race. I mean, there was a lot of talk about the first-timer, and I think he ran a cracker.
Yes.
This horse's form is good. He possibly doesn't give us as much at home as he should, but he'd been gelded. He definitely wants further, albeit that he won today. But I think this is a kind of race that you can follow the form out of.
Well, we chatted to Matt. He thought that maybe Queen Supreme. I put him on the spot, Mike. I mean, he was saying that he's hoping throughout the afternoon, but possibly Queen Supreme in the ninth could be the best. What's your take on your runners to come? It's a big team that you've brought to the track today. Difficult to speak on all of them, but maybe just single out some for the guys to follow.
Yeah, look, not easy. I think the two maidens that we've got coming up in Hell of a Ride and Piece of the Rock shouldn't be left out of anything. Queen Supreme, yes. You know, she's going to, she's either good enough or she isn't. She's on the up. Her merit rating there's a big plus next to it. So, I mean, we believe that she should be and will eventually get into the 100. So he's not wrong in that. But, you know, today's a test. It is a very good test, a very competitive field.
Being 6 months behind, is that a negative?
These we've given her a lot of time. She's now, I'd say she's almost there at weight for age. She's almost there.
Okay, moving away from today's racing, we saw Hamam gallop at 11 o'clock, and you know, just tell the guys your take on his gallop and how he's doing back home.
Yeah, he's been doing very, very well at home. We've been happy with him for a long time. He had to come today to pass through the gates after his performance at the July, which he did. I must thank everyone concerned in Milan, the lads at the start, the starter. You know what's so heartwarming is actually these people want to see this horse succeed.
Yes.
Everyone's actually gone out of their way to make sure that things happen. And I must thank the whole starting team in Milan and all the staff at home. Vengi, who works with him also on a weekly basis, in and out of the gates. It's been a massive team effort to get where we are. We know what we've got, but the horse has not been straightforward. It's not easy.
Well, I'm told that you inform on both courses, the race course and the golf course, fresh off a 71 or a 72 during the course of the week. It's 100% correct. I got it on record that you shot that.
You've got to look at the handicaps. I can't even count to 71.
But you had a good round.
No, I've had a few recently, but, you know, it's very hard to relieve Wayne Jackson and Mark Campbell and Chesty Wolfart, and then you throw that little fellow in, Johnny Gerardis. Not hard to get money off those boys. They're tight.
Mike, well done. You all the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Cheers, thanks.
Lovely, Mike de Kock, and let's go to the replay of the running of race number 2. And up next is the place accumulator. Get on, boys. Race 3, 14:20, 20 past 2.